The first step of organizing your pantry is to clear everything out into categories. So as we are sorting everything, we have specific categories that we like to use. Those are breakfast, baking, snacks, wellness, canned goods, condiments, nut butters, jams and jellies, etc., meal prep, and quick meals. Of course, this is not universally true for each pantry, but these are some of the basics. One of the biggest benefits to having an organized pantry is that the family can see what you have and therefore eat it before it expires. And you will also not buy things that you already own. So, huge benefits to organizing a pantry. This is really a smart pantry design because it has a good combination of open shelving and drawers. There are a few amazing options for decanting. We like Oxo Pop Pantry as well as Montana jars. Space planning is really about where are the zones going to go. We need the most touched zones to be in the most accessible spaces in the pantry. Once we have a good feel for the zones, we start containing. This means that everything gets assigned a designated home. If you ever have the opportunity to design your own pantry, I would highly encourage adding drawers. We did 2 sets of drawers here for snack zone, and it works so well because it hides the mess. You don't have to keep things perfectly organized, and the access is amazing. Turntables are a game changer in any pantry, especially in the corners. I will say that things that work best on turntables are round items. We like round on round, and also to use those in the corners when you can. When choosing baskets for your pantry, try to choose something that takes advantage of the full dimension of the shelf where possible. So as you can see, we put the cans in these pullouts because they are visually noisy and we didn't want them on open shelves. As far as decanting goes, Oxo or glass canisters, you really want those at eye level or above. That's kind of the perfect placement for decanted items. Back to the corners, I had mentioned before, round on round. Turntables are really not a space maximizer. You actually end up losing a little space, but what they do give is accessibility and visibility, so we do love them. Don't forget to label. Labeling is your map for where to find your items, but also where to put things away. My general feeling about labels is that they should be beautiful and simple and not too large or colorful so that they don't take away from the beauty of the space or add a lot of visual noise. So the kitchen has already been cleared into categories, edited, and cleaned, and now we are space planning and starting to put things away. Inside the drawers, we use bins and dividers so that we can create a home, and just remember, all like with like. So now let's move on to a category that a lot of kitchens have troubles with, which is food storage or Tupperware. So here we are organizing everything into a deeper drawer, which is my favorite way to organize this category. We nest everything inside of each other so that you can maximize the space, and then we will add a drawer divider, and we will link these below so that we can compartmentalize the lids so that the lids can stand up and be stored separately. Again, this is our absolute favorite way to organize food storage. Some kitchens have lazy Susans built into the corners, and we like to use those to place heavily used items such as small appliances, or in this case, salad spinners, salad bowl, the kids' separate dishes, etc. So just wanted to talk about water bottle storage. This is something that a lot of families have trouble with. We like to store them in a deep drawer where available and just use dividers to section out the lids. Something that gives our clients a lot of joy is to decant spices into matching spice jars with beautiful labels, and we will link those below. I always like to have a couple of turntables for those random spices that you get at Trader Joe's, etc., so that you don't have to decant everything. Having turntables for the olive oils and vinegars near your prep space where you are cooking is something that we often do in a kitchen. On the higher shelves, we have items that are used really only seasonally, once or twice a year. Cool thing about this kitchen is it has an appliance garage. So it's a set of cabinets that are really specifically designed to hold small appliances. So a good organizational principle to keep in mind when organizing your kitchen is like with like. That really applies to any space, but especially in the kitchen. We want our time there to feel efficient and streamlined, and it really helps when you have like items stored together. Another thing to keep in mind when organizing a kitchen is that you really want to place those items that you reach for the most in the most accessible spaces of the kitchen. So this is where you don't have to get up on a ladder or bend down to access. Same goes with the pantry. This pantry happened to be really tall. We went all the way to the ceiling with the design. So the items that are up top are those items that we really only need to reach for maybe once or twice a month, something like that. All the items that we are reaching for really regularly are right in that sweet spot of real estate in the pantry, which is right around waist high up to eye level.